Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, and I thought that for this video, which will be a little bit longer, we would get comfortable and have a little change of pace. So I've got my old Aspen Grove over here warming some baked apple pie for the middle of the winter. We have our new catalog, and I thought I would really try to go through all of the scents. This might be the only time in the course of a catalog season where we can talk about all of the scents consecutively in a row. So let's get started. At the beginning of all of your catalogs, when it comes to having all the different scents, there is always a heading of fruity or woodsy or fresh or floral. So the largest category in the spring summer this year is the fruity. So we're going to start with Appletini Splash. I have hopefully got pretty good organizational idea here with all my little testers. So Appletini Splash is green apple and nashi pear stirred with a big splash of simple syrup. And this is just nice and fresh. It almost seems as though you have an apple blossom in with the green apple. It's just beautiful. Next we've got Apricot Vanilla. Now Apricot Vanilla is so light. I have melted it, but I don't tend to buy it because for my home it just doesn't really work. But it's just the loveliest, softest blend of apricots and vanilla. And Scentsy says heirloom peach, apricot, and vanilla ice cream. So if you're sensitive to scent or your home really is overwhelmed by strong scent, this might be a winner for you. Next we've got Berry Bright. Now there are several different berry type scents that kind of float around the Scentsy kingdom depending on Bring Back Your Bar and in the catalog or special LTOs. And this one is my personal favorite. It's just nice. It smells a lot like, blue raspberry pop in the summertime, blue raspberry, clementine, and sugar plum. And it's just pleasant and light and happy. Next, we've got Black Raspberry Vanilla. Now, this is a classic. This is in every catalog. I believe it's their actual all-time bestseller. And it's just the nicest blend of black raspberries and vanilla. So it's a crowd pleaser. Some people adore it. Most people like it. And it does have a superpower. This takes stains out of your warmers. And I don't know how it does it, but I watched another consultant's video and I thought, oh, come on, that's not real. And I tried it and it works. So Black Raspberry Vanilla seems to take out the residue, especially from your bakery scents. When you melt it, it just kind of scoops it up and it's all gone. Next we have Camu. Got another little pile here. This one is a very summer-specific scent. So good. It's Mandarin, Camu, and passion fruit, and it's definitely just beachy and tropical. Very nice kind of medium throw. Next we have Cloudberry Dreams. This is the one that goes with, what is it that's being discontinued? Whatever the berry one was that was Christmassy. I just don't care for these two. Cloudberry Dreams. It's got rose. It's got raspberry, peach, and vanilla. And there's something about just the combination of them that is too strong for my nose. This is good in pods, though. We got a pod in an August Whiff box and a little fan diffuser that went with it. That's really good. But I don't care for this one in wax. You really have to, I think, have a romantic floral love to like that. Go Mango. Now, I have made it a goal to get a bar of this. I've never melted it. Scentsy says mango, melon, hibiscus, and banana flower. I keep hearing that it's light and not a great performer, which is why I have not melted it, but I think I owe it to you guys to at least try it once. So I'll be getting a bar of that. Johnny Appleseed. Now this one is a bestseller. At this point, it's in catalogs fall, winter, spring, summer. We begged for them to do that because it's just so good. And compared to your Appletini Splash, this is more Macintosh. It's not like Red Delicious, but it's right in the middle. Your fall apple smells tend to have the heavy like harvest, cider, Red Delicious, lots of spice. This is great all year round, and then the Appletini Splash is very light and Adelheid-y and very springy. So this is your middle of the road, Mac apple, great any time of the year, very welcoming kind of a smell. Can't offend anybody. Mad for Melon, which I actually did put in my club, and I took it out when I saw that it was coming back. This is so pretty. As far as melon scents go, this is my favorite, and it's Honeydew, Freesia, and Wild Poppy, and I really like Freesia, and I guess I like Poppy because this is fantastic. This is medium. Sometimes it's almost medium strong in the right rooms. Kind of smells like an open, ripe honeydew in the summertime. Very pretty. Next, we've got Mahalo Coconut. Oh, I love Mahalo Coconut. It is Hawaiian lei, violet, pineapple. Oh, and they put the coconut in the description this time. That's not usually in there. This is a smell you've just got to smell and melt to appreciate. It's got layers, and it's sort of ethereal and hard to nail down, but oh man, you put it in your warmer. Sometimes you need a couple cubes, and it just envelops your space with this relaxing, lush, gorgeous Hawaiian-y kind of a smell, but nothing cheap. It's like beautiful. All right, oh, Snapdragon. Blood orange, pink pineapple, and Snapdragon. This one's really good. This is happy. This is spring, summer happy. And it's medium, sometimes medium low throw. And it's just so pleasant. I'm going to get another bar. I've got about a half a bar left. Sometimes you need 2 cubes of this, though. Next, we have Peach Nectar. Now, I have the same problem with this that I do with Apricot Vanilla. Gorgeous scent, and I have heard a couple of people say that this performs well. Whatever the environment in their home is, they're able to get throw out of it. I can get anything. So even though it's beautiful in the tester, it's so light, I can't personally invest in that because it doesn't do anything for me. Pina Colada Cha-Cha. This is happy. This is a really nice blend of the pineapple and coconut, and I think there's a splash of white rum and vanilla bean. So it is really good. I have tried melting it a couple times. I have half a bar. It does decently for me, but again, it doesn't, a lot of these, you're going to hear me say this a lot with the spring, summer. Either spring, summer, like the laundry, give me a headache and I can't melt them at all, or it's more this story where I just don't get enough out of them to really want a whole bunch. I think in this category, I try to give you the best performers at the end of my experience here. So now we're going to move down to Pineapple Pucker. This is strong. You want a strong performer. Pineapple Pucker's too acidic for me. It is pineapple, but it's pineapple with a bad attitude. And it's really, really strong. I think this would make a good mixer, but the couple things I tried to mix with it, the Pineapple Pucker still just took over. So if you're really into something with a punch, you like things that are sort of sweet tart, this is definitely your bar. All right, pink rhubarb sugar. Now this one's brand new. I just did a first sniffs with this. It's beautiful. Oh gosh, it's so good. So if this melts like it smells, this is probably going to be a club-worthy one at the end of the season for me. Oh, it's just beautiful. So that's got pink rhubarb, raspberry, and a scoop of sugar to sweeten up all that rhubarb. Plumaria Peach. This was a scent of the month last year, and I still dislike it. It has all these beautiful notes. Pineapple, peach, plumeria. Somehow the plumeria and the pineapple end up smelling like summer squash to me. Ugh, I can't do this one. Even when my daughter puts it in her room, I ask her to close the door. Prickly pear and agave. I love this. This one I think I even like better than sea salt and avocado. Oh, this is really good. It's fresh with the prickly pear and the agave. It's got just a little bit of sheer petals, according to Scentsy. This is fresh and clean and floral all together, and it just makes me think of drinking like a really refreshing, like an agua fresca kind of a thing in the summertime. I love this one. Rainbow sherbet. Okay, you want strong, but strong that is still like addictive in a good way. Rainbow sherbet is your bar. Oh, is this strong? This thing is orange zest, sugared strawberry, and key lime. That key lime keeps the rest of it from being sickeningly sweet. It is fantastic. You might have to open your windows if you put too many cubes in your warmer. Really good. All right, now we get to sea salt and avocado. Now this is kind of a classic. And, you know, so many consultants that I've listened to over the years, they say, well, I had trouble getting over the mental block of an avocado. Why do I want my house to smell like an avocado? Well, avocado is a fruit, and really it just gives a creaminess. So you've got the Valencia orange and the pink sea salt along with that creaminess from the avocado. And it's really good, especially if you like fresh, but you want fruitier floral. Sea salt and avocado is excellent. So I would definitely do this. If you were going to do a 3-pack, you could do the rainbow sherbet, the prickly pear and agave, and the sea salt and avocado, and just have this really nice, happy, fruity, creamy, zesty thing going on. Very, very good. Okay, skinny dipping. Where'd my skin? Oh, here's my Skinny Dippin'. Skinny Dippin' should go in a trio with your Camu and like your Pina Colada Cha-Cha. These are just tropical happiness. Skinny Dippin' is green apple, melon, and pear. So how that ends up smelling tropical when none of those are strictly tropical fruits, I don't know, but this is a real classic. It's been around a long time. It's very good. You can get this one in a brick if you have a Scentsy Club. It's so nice. So Skinny Dippin', I like to do Skinny Dippin', and Camu, and then one that we're going to see in another group is Havana Cabana. That's in the citrus. That would be the trio, I'm sorry. Definitely Camu, Havana Cabana, and Skinny Dipping. Great going to the beach trio. Okay, Sugared Strawberry. I love Sugared Strawberry, and I am a hard sell on a fruit scent. This is so nice. It is strawberry, California sun-kissed lemon, and juicy currant. The currant and the lemon just cut through the sickeningly sweet strawberry essence. It does kind of smell like a strawberry shortcake doll, which for me is totally a good thing. And it is wonderful. Throws great. Makes your house smell just cheerful. It is fantastic. Okay, enough about that one. Summer Moonlight. Summer Moonlight's new. My first sniffs, it's my least favorite of the new releases, but I have to melt it. Now, in here, because I guess maybe because there's less of it to smell and I'm only getting the top, I'm getting a very well-mannered strawberry, whereas when you have the whole bar, I got a lot of the sandalwood and the sweet pea, and those three things just didn't go together for me, so, we'll see how it melts. And last but not least, Watermelon Tangerine. Watermelon Tangerine was in a summer collection, I think 2 summers ago. Very nice smell, because watermelon is hard to do. So the little bit of tangerine and dewy greens that they put in, it's just perfect. So there's not too much watermelon. Doesn't end up being like watermelon gum. It's more like, have you ever had a bottle of watermelon juice where you pour that over ice and then you shove a sprig of mint in the summertime? Oh man, this is a lot like that. Just beautiful. And I think I said it in another video. Mix this with lemon sorbet, you get fabulous watermelon lemonade. So that's the fruity category. We're going to take a break and I will be back with the next one. Okay guys, I'm back. This is such a long video, I needed to take a break and reset a few things. So the next category is going to be our citrus. We're going to start with Be Fabulous. Now Be Fabulous was a spring scent of the month a couple years ago. Really good. The name Be Fabulous might make it sound a little bit arrogant, but it knows what it's talking about. So we've got limoncello, ruby grapefruit, and sugared musk. So the grapefruit and the limoncello. None of the other scents in this particular catalog have limoncello. And it just makes for the most wonderful scent. It's fresh, it's light, it's invigorating, it's relaxing, all at the same time. Next is Blue Grotto. Now, Blue Grotto, it seems like most men love Blue Grotto. So if you're struggling with what can I introduce my husband or my significant other to that won't irritate him or scare him away, this one seems to be a winner. It's surprisingly citrusy. Even though it's blue, really you think of this as an orange smell in your mind. So it's tropical notes, sweet citrus, and botanicals, but I don't know, it's almost juvenile, but not quite. Very light, very happy, good and strong. That one throws really well. So that's a good pick-me-up if it's rainy outside and you need to smile. Cocoa Lime. Now, Cocoa Lime is a family favorite for everybody. My daughters and I especially, and my husband likes it too. This one is coconut milk, creamy vanilla, and fresh lime. This would be my top 5, like in my top 5 of all spring summer scents that Scentsy's ever done. I love it. It is just so balanced and it throws nicely and it's a little bit creamy and it's a little bit zesty. Fabulous smell. All right, Coconut Lemongrass. Now this is a classic. It's always around. This is the scent that if you are sad that there's no more lemon verbena and you've never tried coconut and lemongrass, I would recommend this one to replace it. Obviously, it's not the same, but it has the sharpness like lemon verbena had. Oh, this is so good. So you need to be in the mood for this. If you made something in the kitchen that's a little smelly, or maybe the dogs are outside rolling around in the mud. Right now, mine coming in from the snow. They get wet and they just, they're kind of smelly. So pop in some coconut lemongrass. It'll freshen it right up. So Havana Cabana, which I was saying this would make like a really good tropical trio. Oh, with a couple others. Pineapple, orange, banana, and berries. Now, if you're scared of banana, which I was, don't stay away from this. It does not banana heavy. It just, the banana, kind of the creaminess of the banana smooths in with the other scents. This just makes you feel like you're by the pool in the summertime or out at the beach. It's so good. It's kind of light though, so you need kind of an extra cube to make that one really perform. Lemon sorbet. Now, I don't really love lemon sorbet all by itself, but it's a great mixer. It is sharp, it's clean, it's icy. Fresh cut lemon, grapefruit zest, and sugarcane. So I think it's the zest of the grapefruit that gives it that little bit of a pithiness and that little bit of bite. Next we have Paradise Punch. My little guys here. Indian orange, lemon juice, acai berry, and starfruit. And this really is the most plain fruit punch, tropical fruit, nothing else, nothing fancy, but really nice. I finally melted it last year. Nice medium performer, and it's not like cloyingly fruit punch, but it's just a good classic fruit punch. Pineapple mango. This is totally my new love in the citrus category. Haven't melted it yet. And they say sweet pineapple, juicy mango, and passion flower. This is like the perfect balance. It has a sweeter pineapple than pineapple pucker, and then the mango smooths it out, and I love passion fruit and passion flower. So nice. Sand swept. Now this is unique, and I find it interesting that this is in the citrus. I would say this is more of a fresh smell: ocean waves, sandstone, driftwood, and pink lemon grove. The pink lemon, which there is such a thing by the way, and there's a pink pineapple too. That's another one that I learned last year. It's more like you're standing on a rugged ocean beach, not like you're going lay in the sand with your beach towel, but there's a ruggedness to it, and there's the fresh air coming in off of the ocean, and you happen to be by a citrus grove. I mean, that's kind of what they're going for here. So it is just a kiss of lemon, and it's more of a whisper of zest than it is like heavy lemon. So if you like fresh and you like a little bit of earthy and a little bit of that just kiss of citrus, this might be really good. But it's got a lot of sandstone, which seems like an odd note. It's nice, but it's definitely a unique scent. There's nothing else like it that I've ever smelled. Squeeze the Day. Squeeze the Day is my favorite citrus scent, and it is incredibly popular. And it's just like lemon and a little bit of vanilla, but it's so nice. It is a friendly scent. It makes you want to just sit down and relax, or it makes you want to clean your kitchen, but you know, one or the other. I love this in the cleaning products. Probably my favorite all year round scent that they do in cleaning products. Sunkist Citrus. Now, I need to get a bar of Sunkist Citrus and melt it. I haven't in years. This is nice. It's sort of like the plain vanilla of the citrus family. Oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits. So it's all the citrus together, and I probably need to just melt it, but it's not very exciting, so I just haven't gotten a bar in forever. Okay, Tangerine Creamsicle. I love Tangerine Creamsicle. They have done an Orange Dreamsicle in Bring Back My Bar many times. This is better. This is tangerine and mango and cream. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, vanilla cream swirl, mango, and tangerine. See, I was right. I didn't even read that since last year. This is so good. But I really like, in the summertime, the tangerine and ice cream, like the popsicles. Wonderful. So I believe, yep, that's the citrus category. So let's roll on to floral. Ooh, we're going to start with Aloha Citrus. Now, I usually don't champion light scents because I don't think they're worth the money. Aloha Citrus, I don't care how light it is. It is so pretty that I always buy it. I have to baby it in the warmer. You sort of have to put it on life support to get anything out of it, but it's so good. So it's tangerine, jade blossom, and vetiver. It's kind of like what you would think of if you were maybe over in Asia experiencing a floral. It's definitely not a European floral or an American floral. And it's almost like maybe Pacific Islands. It is so lovely. So this is one you really have to try for yourself. And like I said, you kind of have to baby it. I think it's worth it. I have 2 or 3 bars already, wondering if it was going to get retired. Here comes the sunflowers. Now here is the floral that I avoided and avoided, and finally last July, like right at the last minute, I started melting it, and I thought, where has this been all my life? Well, it was right under my nose. I just wouldn't look at it. I love sunflowers. Personally, sunflowers have a tremendous amount of meaning to me. My husband, we've been married, gosh, it'll be 22 years this year. The very first flower he ever gave me was a sunflower that grew in his driveway, and he yanked it out and gave it to me. I was a teenager. And so they just mean a lot to me. I've always liked them. This really does smell like a sunflower with some strawberry and some musk. It has really nice medium to medium low level performance, and it's just pretty without being too pretty. And I melted this all the way into September and just loved it last year, so I will definitely be getting more when I run out. Lilacs and Violets. All right, if you want the award for historical fragrance in the Scentsy family, like it smells like it should have been used 100 years ago, this is it. And I don't say that in a mean way. This is Lilac and Violet. This smells very Victorian. It smells very elegant. It smells very ladylike. I have a friend who you smell this and you think of her. So if you really like old-fashioned perfumes, this is your bar, and it's very strong. Luna. Now, Luna's in every catalog, never retires. This is like the polite floral. This is the isn't going to offend anybody floral. Jasmine, sweet pea, freesia, juicy berries, and a little bit of sandalwood. But unlike some of the other florals and fruities with sandalwood, this is just a touch of sandalwood. And I think I'm going to get another bar and melt it. I know that I like it, but I sort of forget about it because it's always there. So next we have Lush Gardenia. Now, if Lilacs and Violets is your elegant Victorian fragrance, this is your voluptuous 1950s bombshell floral. This thing's strong, this thing has an attitude, and boy, you better like gardenia. It's beautiful. My mother loves this. And it's creamy gardenia and tuberose, so yeah, it's a commitment. You want to melt yourself some Lush Gardenia, that's all you're going to smell all day. Paradise Petals. Neroli, Orange Zest, and Tropical White Blooms. Oh, I just fell in love with this when I did the first sniffs earlier today. This is beautiful. I love Orange Blossom perfumes. This one, I hope it performs well. If it does, this might even be club worthy for me. It is just light and sunshiny, and it makes you feel like you're sitting at a cafe with your nice little salad and your cup of tea and your French croissant. And they have the pretty little basket of oranges, and you're in some classy neighborhood. It's beautiful. I guess I'm telling stories today. I'm sorry, I didn't know the florals were going to do this to me. But anyway, summer holiday. Now, this is my very favorite smell. Very favorite smell that Scentsy makes spring and summer. It's just gorgeous. Plumaria, tiger lily, orange, vanilla, and amber. I don't really know what else to say about it. This one doesn't give me a story, even though it's my favorite. It's just so good. And if you've ever smelled Endless Weekend by Bath & Body Works, there's some similarity. I think this one's actually better. My favorite summer smell. Just, you're on a vacation when you have that in your warmer. Sun-Soaked Petals. Now, Sun-Soaked Petals is a walk through a daffodil field in March. I live in a place where we have a lot of areas that do huge fields of blooms, the bulb type blooms in the spring. And this is like being in Holland at the Tulip Festival, going through a huge field of daffodils. Lovely. So some people really didn't like this because it's so strong. This one's got daffodil, sunny currant, and watermint. And the currant gives it a little bit of almost a pepperiness to go with the daffodil. Oh, I love it. Only need 1 cube though for like 2 days. Only cube in the house. So next we're going to go to Fresh. Aloe water and cucumber. This is really good. You don't think with the name or even with the description that it's going to perform so strong, but it's a really good performer. Aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, and pineapple nectar. This thing throws. It's just fresh, and that little bit of pineapple nectar, it gives it some complexity. So this thing's got teeth. Very good. Amazon Rain. Now, I was really trying to think, out of all the ones that I've melted for years, what is it that I just want to go back to that I really like? And Amazon Rain is definitely up there. This is the classic. Oh, and, you know, it's Amazon, and you kind of do think of a lush rainforest when you smell this. It is melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and jasmine. I love jasmine. I love jasmine tea. I can't wear really jasmine in perfumes because it turns weird on me, but I do love to melt it. So this is a fantastic classic. If you've never done Scentsy before and you're debating on, well, what should I get out of the spring summer catalog, I highly recommend Amazon Rain. All right, Atlantic Air. Now, Atlantic Air is not a good performer for me. I keep trying it, but I also had trouble with By the Sea, which we're going to get to next. And last year, I finally got bars that performed. So I hope this one is in the same category. So I'll just keep trying it every couple years, and hopefully I'll get something that I can smell. This says Ocean Mist, Sea Salt, and Orchid. So it's very light. It's got kind of that frothy, salty sea smell. It's very pretty. So if you can smell it, I think you'll love it. By the Sea. By the Sea has become a love. Oh, this is just beautiful, clean ocean and a little bit of seaside grass. And when I finally got that good performing bar, oh, my husband loved it. He loves fresh. So this is probably like in my husband's top 2 or 3. And he only has maybe, in all the years I've been melting, commented favorably on 10 or 12 altogether. So this is a very good one if he noticed it. Clean Breeze. Now, the next couple, I want to like them, but they genuinely make me ill. I can't put them in my house. Oh, yep. Clean Breeze. White florals and laundry. I cannot do the linen. I cannot do the cotton. There's just something in them that my body doesn't like. Clothesline. Strongest scent I think Scentsy's ever made. Crisp greens, orange flower, violet, and the sense of just washed linen-y laundry. I can't do it. I just can't do it. If you love laundry scents and that works for you, your body chemistry, and your house, it is a great scent. It's just something I can't personally melt. All right, so we're going on into the fresh. We've got Coconut for Coconuts. This is a new one. And it's so pretty. It's not coconut like I wanted, which was, I guess, more of like a bakery cream of coconut. This is a fresh, pulpy coconut or coconut water with a little bit of sea air and a little bit of floral. And it's nice. It's just, I need to melt it and see what I get. Coral Waters. Now, this one's not quite as disturbing to myself as the Clean Breeze and the Clothesline, but it's another one. Whew, this is strong. If you know Turquoise Waters from Bath & Body Works, this is similar, but I think this is stronger, a little more laundry. It's got Nectarine Blossom, Peony, and Coral Waters, and it's a different take on a laundry fresh scent. It is really good. I just can't melt it. Daydream Oasis. Now, this one I'm excited about. This one's nice and soft. Oh, this one just makes me relax. It's sweet melon, pear leaf, and water lily. All right, we're getting there. French lavender. French lavender is one of those classics. So if the Lilacs and Violets is Victorian, this one, yes, this one is your Francophile. So, just imagine the beautiful wrought iron railing and the little stone table and, the gorgeous old book and a very nice glass of wine. French lavender goes with it. Okay, what do we have next? Ooh, Iridescent Pearl. Now, I love Iridescent Pearl. Doesn't perform for me. It's so pretty. It's so light. Juicy Mango, Apple Blossom, and Water Lotus. And, I made up a story about French lavender, but it's herbal wild lavender from the hills of France. And it is. It's just the one note, but it's very good. So Iridescent Pearl's pretty. If you like lighter and you get good performance out of sort of those fresh aquatic scents, try this one. Right. Magnolia Linen, and I'm out of order because I'm missing, here we go, Lavender Cotton. Okay, now Lavender Cotton, if I had to do a laundry, this one's right on the edge of not bothering me. Because I think the lavender and the cotton, it's a whole lot softer than like your Clothesline or your Clean Breeze or your Coral Waters. So this is pretty good. And if you love laundry, I know this one's very popular. So it's a cottony smell with that little bit of lavender. It's really good. All right. Yeah, I'm out of order. I'm sorry, guys. So Just Breathe. Oh, now Just Breathe. It reminds you a little bit of Vicks Vapor Rub, but like the nice herbal, fresh, not overbearing with the eucalyptus and the lemon zest and the mint. This is really, really good, especially if you want to feel like your eyes are wide open and, you didn't have a cup of coffee, but this will help you have that same sort of awakeness. And then Magnolia Linen. Oh, man. This is another one. I wish that I could melt this. It's great. I think it's the classiest laundry scent they've ever made because you got the magnolia bloom and the sun-washed linen and the honeysuckle. It's beautiful. But again, it's not quite as bad as Clothesline and Clean Breeze, but I can't melt it in my house. So, and then I skipped over Jammy Time. Here is the other hero for me. This one does not make me ill. And this is just... I think originally this was a kid's scent. This is so nice. It's happy. It makes you feel like you just pulled out your big fuzzy robe and your bunny slippers. Not any slippers, like bunny slippers. Oh, this is so happy. If you love laundry or you're like me and you're scared of laundry, try this one. Okay. And I think that, here we go, that I need to find my next part in the fresh, which is Mega Splash. This was new, I think last year or 2 years ago. This one's strong. It's a really good performer. Dewy melon, green apple, and turquoise waters. So this is a nice balance of the fruit and the fresh. If you really dig your fresh scents, this is good. I don't tend to warm it just because it's not my favorite, but it's very nice. Newborn Nursery. Oh, you like baby powder? Here's your bar. Just baby powder. I mean, that's all it is. And it is very strong. So, very good. Very good, very strong. We got one bar. We'll never do it again. Nobody in the family liked it, but it is definitely what it says it is. Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. Okay, this is my favorite of the newer bars. They brought this out last summer as a scent of the month. Oh, this is so good. So good. Palm Leaf, Coconut Water, and Ocean Breeze. It's not too strong. It's not too weak. It's not too tart. It's not too soft. It's perfect. Absolutely love this. You might need an extra cube to kind of get it going, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, Pink Cotton. And the last one in this group is Shoreline Drive. Pink Cotton. And this one is similar in strength to Lavender Cotton. So these are the two that if I had to melt laundry, I'm okay with these. Clean Cotton, Pink Berries, and Vanilla Sugar. So this one is almost like a little bit of bakery meets clean laundry. It's very pretty. And Shoreline Drive. This is brand new. Oh, so good. This is kind of like sand swept, but without that earthy stone note. And it is dewy greens, passion flower, and sea mist. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Love it. I'm hoping that it performs well. So we are, I think, 2/3 of the way through because the last couple categories that we have here are quite small. So if you need to take a break, go do what you want to do, pause the video, and meet me back in a minute. So I'm going to keep on it going. Bonfire Beach. So we're now in woods. And you know what? It looks like somewhere along the way, I don't know where Hibiscus Pineapple goes, but it goes somewhere. Let me look. It looks like Hibiscus Pineapple lost its way somewhere back here. Oh, it was in Floral. I really like Hibiscus Pineapple, so I want to make sure that I toot its horn. Hibiscus Pineapple and Mandarin. This is a medium level floral and it's fruity. I highly recommend this. This would be in my top 10 for sure, if not my top 5. Really, really, really good. Get yourself some of that. Okay, back to woods. Bonfire Beach. Bonfire Beach has a big following. It is a very special scent. It is not quite like stuff Bath & Body Works puts out. It's not like stuff Yankee puts out. This is really very much scentsy. And it's good. It is toasted marshmallow, white flint, sandalwood, salty sea air, and ocean spray. So there's a lot going on, but it comes across balanced. It isn't in any way a lopsided scent. You could melt this with toasted marshmallow to amp up the marshmallow. You could melt it with around the campfire to amp up the smoky. You could probably even put this in with By the Sea if you wanted more sea air, but it's great all by itself, and it's a good performer. Lasts a long time. Coastal Sunset. Now, Coastal Sunset was last year's coconut scent, and just like this year's, I'm kind of like, oh, it's not really what I wanted, but it's good. Coastal Sunset is creamy coconut, sandalwood, and something called amethyst amber, which I've never heard of and never smelled. And it is an excellent scent, but it's coconut and definitely like a men's cologne sandalwood mixed together. So it is more rugged than you would really think of a coconut scent being. But it's good. It does throw very well, and it changes as you melt it. So if you're intrigued, I don't think you'll be disappointed with a bar of this. I just can't decide whether I like it towards love it or I like it towards, I'm not sure. So I guess it's complex if I can't figure out whether I like it or not. Mystery Man. Now, Mystery Man, this is probably the only time you'll see me review it is when we do the changeover for the catalog. This is so strong. It's so much like Bath & Body Works Mahogany Teakwood. I've tried to like it. I love a lot of masculine cologne scents, but this one's just too heavy for me. White cedar, verbena, and bergamot. It's definitely classic. It's very good performer. I would probably melt this in the middle of the winter if I had to melt it, but it's just so nice that they always bring it back. Satin Sheets. I was scared of Satin Sheets for a long time. I thought it was going to be too girly. I thought it was going to be too sickeningly sweet. It's not. It's so good. So it's sandalwood and vanilla. And I was worried they weren't going to bring this back, so I clubbed it for my mom, especially because she just loves it. It makes her house smell incredible. Best scent ever over at her house. So how they balance the sandalwood and the vanilla, I'm not sure. It is definitely perfumey. It's definitely strong. And it is very warm and rich. So very unique. I really like that. Weathered Leather. Now, where did you go? Aha. I promise you this is the only bar ever that my husband has said throw it away. So, that's not a real good lead-in if you like this one. It smells like burned rubber and fake leather to me. Some people say it absolutely smells like authentic leather, authentic shoes and belts and all that. I used to ride horses and tack room with real worn saddles with the rich leather in the hay. I love that. I do not like this. But I think this is a very divisive scent anyway. People either love it or hate it. And it always comes back. Then the new one that's in the woods is the white teak and amber. And if you're familiar with sheer leather, which was very nice, I think this is similar. I like this better because it's kind of like a lighter version of Mystery Man and take out the suede leathery part of sheer leather. So it's got amber, teak, and bergamot. It's just really good. So I'm hoping this isn't too strong when I melt it. If it isn't, this might be club worthy for me down the road. Okay, we have Bakery, which woefully they have chopped in half from last year and the year before. We've only got like 7 cents, but club your bakery scents if you've been doing Scentsy for a while and you love the ones that are leaving, because I have no idea what they're bringing back in the fall. Baked apple pie. Where'd it go? Ooh, I actually have baked apple pie right there. It's really good. It's definitely classic. It isn't going to wow you, but it's comforting. So you get the bakery cinnamon, you get the apple. You don't get a lot of pie crust that's kind of on the back end. If you melt it with sugar cookie in the same warmer, you get a little bit more of the crusty part. But it's just really, really good. If I was going to do a 3-pack for people that I'd never met, I would probably do black raspberry vanilla, baked apple pie. Oh, and I don't know what the third one might be. Maybe Luna? Because these are just really good, middle-of-the-road, nice scents. Blueberry cheesecake. Now, I've tried to like blueberry cheesecake. It does smell like a cheesecake with blueberries on top. Very authentic. I just didn't care for it in my house. So it's really strong. If you are a bakery lover and you like that cream cheesy note, this one's definitely for you. Clementine Cupcake. This one's new. It's happy. It's just like, I don't know. It just reminds me of like a little cartoon character. Happy and sweet and sugary. Oh, just cute. I think this is going to be really good. Mochadoodle. Mochadoodle always comes back, and unfortunately it doesn't satisfy the hardcore coffee lovers and it doesn't satisfy the hardcore chocolate lovers, but whoever's right in the middle, they really love this. So I have tried to melt this. It's not bad. I don't get a lot of performance out of it, so I don't buy it again. You know, I'll forget and get a bar, and I'm like, why did I get that? But for some people, this is very good. It's a really good mixer for sure. And it's the only coffee scent that we get routinely from Scentsy. Pink Sugarberry Mint. This is amazing. And I'm a hard sell on Tutti Frutti sweet syrupy stuff. This is so good. Oh, it's raspberry sugar and peppermint, and it's like pow. Nice and strong. Really good. Try that if you want something new. Maybe it's a little bit of a risk. Try this. I think you'll love it. All right, Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Best all-around mixer that Scentsy makes. It's also really good by itself. Oh, it's just rich buttercreamy vanilla. It's just really good. It's really, really solid. You can get this in a brick in Scentsy Club, and it's definitely worth it. All right, last one is Vanilla Waves. Now, I played with strawberry shortcake a lot as a kid. I had like the little plastic ones plus some of the dolls. Vanilla Waves smells like angel food cake. The character, the little doll. I can't get over that. I've tried melting it. It's okay. But all I get is and unlike Sugar Strawberry, which smells like strawberry shortcake, the doll, which I'm fine with, this one, I don't know, I can't get into it, but people love this. So it's supposed to be caramel and vanilla. What I get is a fake vanilla with that little bit of like 80s plastic and then almost like an orange note that's not right. So that's just my nose. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, 2 more scents. We have the huge spice category of cinnamon, too much talking, cinnamon vanilla and Welcome Home. Cinnamon vanilla is really good. Just a nice balance of cinnamon vanilla and a touch of coconut. And then Welcome Home is spice for people who are scared of spice, at least for me. So cinnamon and spices, it's good. Like if you were going to sell your house, probably this or Squeeze the Day would be a wonderful thing to throw in the warmer. Very good. So that's all the normal bars that are in the catalog. I hope that you guys find something that you just can't live without. And I hope that your day is peaceful. And I think that we'll do the warmers later in the month in another video because this got very long. So have a fantastic day. Be blessed.